The story we've been following today, state officials say the flu is behind an outbreak that's killed at least one inmate and sickened dozens more at the Putnamville Correctional Facility. 35 inmates have become ill since January 16th at that facility in Putnam County. We learned today the inmate who died was a 35-year-old man. The State Department of Health confirms the H1N1 flu is behind the outbreak. Currently, 15 inmates are in the observation unit. 13 are at Terre Haute Regional Hospital. Of those, 2 are in the ICU. In total, officials say 35 inmates and at least 2 staff have been impacted since January 16th. The DOC chief medical officer says it's nearly impossible to determine who or where the virus entered the prison, and they are focused on response. Officials tell us they are bleaching surfaces more frequently and increasing the amount of hand sanitizer, issuing masks, and suspending visitation and prison transfers. They're also re-offering the flu shot to those who refused it in October, when officials say roughly 2/3 of the 2,300 inmates chose to get one.
The strain that was identified here in this outbreak is included in this year's seasonal influenza vaccine. So to emphasize the importance of vaccination to prevent this infection is extremely important.
I hope we've peaked, and I think I'm very optimistic now that we've identified the source. We're able to treat these patients.
Of the 35 inmates affected, only 3 received a flu shot. Tamiflu is the treatment of choice for those showing symptoms. Visitation to the prison is currently suspended until they are sure that they have the flu contained.
And inmates' family members, of course, listened with great interest to prison officials' first public news conference about the flu outbreak there. The parents were very concerned and not sure the danger's over. 21-year-old Larry Whitaker is serving 3 years in prison for fraud. His mother knows that he has to do his time, but here's members of the public saying the inmates are getting what they deserve because they broke the law.
Obviously, they haven't had a family member that's been in trouble. And I've even read on one where it says one less person the taxpayer have to pay for. Yeah, I'm a taxpayer. And I don't think any of them deserve to die.
He don't supposed to live in the White House, but he's supposed to live better than what he's living. And he's not living like that. He's living where rats at, birds pooping in their food. If there's someone down there that they love, they wouldn't want nobody to live like that.
As you could hear there, those mothers very emotional with RTV6 today. The Department of Corrections medical director said that he understands their concerns. He said he can't give them any guarantees about their health, but says the institution is doing all the right things now to make those inmates as safe as possible.